took out the circle, but the traffic's no better. $60 million just pissed away. You sit for an hour, the baby fills her diaper, but that huggy ain't leaving. So I guess we're okay. And at Ferretti's in Brewster, roast beef and salami, sliced to perfection. That IBP. Folks stand there waiting in tunics and keys, a little hungover, maybe 1/3 asleep. On a thin strip of sand, high in the Atlantic, you can descend like the Kennedys did. Provincetown saltbacks in shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. Yeah, that bar down in Wellesley, they do hits from the 90s at the Beachcomber Pub on Saturday nights. It's like an ad for Viagra. They play Bush and Nirvana, hit on the barflies and get lucky sometimes. And the rich folks from Chatham, well, they don't like poor folks. Say affordable housing, they don't have them here. And they're black 350 when they've had for too many. They speed on the back roads and T-bone the deer. On a thin strip of sand, high in the Atlantic, you can descend like the Kennedys did. Provincetown saltbacks in shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. Living single wide trailers in Yarmouth and Dennis on summer J1s. They make $4 an hour serving crab cakes at parties and repel the advances of the husbands and sons. And on Labor Day weekend, locals stand on the bridges waving goodbye at the folks on Route 6 when they head back to their houses, feeling smug satisfaction, mixed Coke and Evan Williams, and scream at their kids. On a thin strip of sand, high in the Atlantic, you can descend like the Kennedys did. Provincetown saltbacks in shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. With Laura is that I don't have to tell her what I'm about to play. I don't have to tell her what key it's in, and then while I'm playing, I don't have to think about whether she's doing a good job. I'm scrounging for a dollar, boy. I'm scrounging for a change. Need money for my cigarettes. Gotta have it, can't stick. Oh, just be grateful. It's nicotine and not the stuff they sell at Ardmore Way. I'll look between the cushions, boy, and check the bottom drawer. They got $2.45. Still $1.60 short. Don't bother checking that pickle jar. Ain't nothing in there anymore. Yeah, we need $1. 2 quarters and a dime. Oh, just $1. 2 quarters and a dime. Oh, I own a hell of a license, boy. We just take my mama's car. She's with her man down in Hermosa. Runs a book out of a bar. We'll just head over to Diaz Market, boy. That's okay. It ain't that far. I'll take a pack of M&M's. I'm sorry about all this change. Hey, you know me, and I know you. We both know that I'm of age. I'm gonna rip this plastic wrapper off and smoke these latchkey blues right away. Yeah, we found that $1. 2 quarters and a dime. Here's $1. 2 quarters and a dime. There might be a few people in this room who know that Eric Taylor used to play bass for Lightning Hopkins. And playing with Lightning Hopkins was an adventure because he didn't really adhere to modern, or not even modern, to notions of tempo, time, music theory, or anything like that. And so people kept getting a gig as Lightning's bass player, and he kept on firing. But what Eric Taylor discovered was that the chord was about to change when Lightning lifted his leg. And that's how he kept that going. Church yesterday, it was not a religious service. I played in church yesterday, and this was one song that I was going to play in church. This is Salinas. clean and so fine, like a rice-filled pepper and a pepper patch. She's sometimes on my mind. When this rusty old green truck to Monterey I ride, in the cannery I work, in the cannery I die. Sweet Delilah on Friday, sweet Jane on Saturday. They give me some of their love. I give them most of my pay. Oh. He said there weren't one problem was a worker's head that a union would not fix. When the Lord and Gilroy, they laid Big Joe sitting low. They said they caught him in the stable with the foreman's wife, but that don't sound like Joe. Sweet Eliza on Friday, sweet Jane on Saturday. They give me some of their loving, and I give them most of my done with the good Lord, and I hope you understand. You see, the homestead back in Goodwill is under half a foot of sand. Sweet Eliza on Friday, sweet Jane on Saturday. They give me some of their loving, I give them most of my pay. Sweet Eliza on Friday, sweet Jane on Saturday. They give me some of their love, I give them most of my pay. Probably sounded just as bad as I always do. I feel like this guitar gives me superpowers. We're going to challenge Laura with this on A flat. Just keep on your toes. I didn't play this one before. If I had a wooden leg, you'd steal it and leave me stuck up in a hayloft all alone. If I were Heathcliff, you'd forsake me, and then I'm almost like gross when you were gone. I must have had it coming, I can't for sure say how. It's strange I have this stubborn wish you were right here with me now. I have fault lines etched across my heart like the cracked up perfect patchwork of the Mona Lisa. And the deepest cut of all that longs for you as it all began on you. Sweet girl, sweet girl. If I were Jake, you'd be Lady Brett. Your ways would leave you desperate and be gone. If I were Earth, you'd breathe a temptress moon, sending light across a 250,000 miles. I guess I fall in love too easy, and I move on too slow. Some broken things this day broke me, that's where you're here to go. I have fault lines etched across my heart like the cracked up perfect patchwork like a Mona Lisa. And the deepest cut of all belongs to you. This is all again for you, sweet girl, sweet I have a friend in this room who's been playing this song all over the country, which is cool. Does the fish feel the knife? That's what she asked me. And I did not know how I should respond. She asked me again, so Daddy had to hear me. And the answer that I gave, either wrong. Yeah, most things seem kind of simple till you poke at them even just a little bit of fish. What happened when we died? We kind of like sleeping. She asked me this, and I was at a loss. Driving home from a wake early in the evening, I'd seen her standing at Jesus on the cross. And you can't say no one knows. To a girl who's 4 years old, there's a fish feel the night. You need a license to drive a car, to shoot a buck, to cut a man's hair. And have a kid. They'll send you home good enough to take care of fish every night. Daddy, who's that man? Was he always on the corner? She asked me as we sat there at the light. A cardboard sign, spare a dime or a quarter. And there's so much in this world. This ain't right. We let folks slip through the cracks. No, I wasn't gonna tell her that. There's a fish feel tonight. You need a license to drive a car, to shoot a buck, to cut a man's hair. Anyone can have a kid. I'll send you home good luck, take care. There's a fish feel tonight. Does the fish feel the night? Does the fish feel the night? Does the fish feel the night? Yeah! Drive the sky blue and burn convertible coupe. Paid $700 cash to a guy in North Loop. Transmission trouble, but the tape deck works. Original rims in the Delaware spring. Got a pearl snap shirt with a hummingbird yoke. Thrift store boots with a tidy snip toe. Jeans have a hole where my wallet pulled through. Higher he lives, hell, what you gonna do? What I say? Living breath to breath, by second by minute, hair by day, by day. And then an all-right thing called Bitter Revenge. Played bass and Nicaragua with a couple of friends. Almost got signed about 10 years back. Those days are gone, and forget about that. My hair's long curly and it's thinning on top. Might cause a rippers if I cut it all off. Now the 10 o'clock slide at the merry-go-round. With Jenny slinging drinks and your fellas out of town. What I say? Living breath to breath, without a second by minute, hair by day, by day. We all want what we love to stay just the same. Maybe changing the way they usually change. Some stuff you think will break stays right in true. Like the sky blue burns converted. What I say, living breath to breath, got a second by minute. Breath to breath, got a second by minute. Breath to breath, second by minute. Day by day. Best thing is when water goes down the wrong way. Just in general, but especially when you're in front of a microphone. This thing's called Shimmers and Hums. Yes, I was in the picture, me with braces on my teeth, his hand there on my shoulder, he's 12 and almost 13, it's unlikely I was happy, there's a smile there on my face, well some flaws can be forgiven, some things can't be replaced, and there beneath the surface, you can see what I've become. It shimmers on. Oh, the creek is like a millstone grinding in my gut. It's alright when it's working, but it keeps on getting stuck. 'Cause I still think that he's out there doing the same old things he did. Gnawing ashes in a metal box with blue duct tape on the lid. I feel kinda like a monster when I smile up at the sun. It shimmers on. Yeah, the fondest recollection is mean in its own way. Say you'll make amends tomorrow, then tomorrow fades away. I'm an alright father. Hope my daughters would agree. Well, I've never felt a love like that. There was not to be believed. I wake up every morning thankful for what I'm not. There's a purpose and a balance to what we have and haven't got, like shapes and colors on a canvas that all plans become. It shimmers now. It shimmers now. It shimmers now. It shimmers now. Here's one that I don't play a whole lot either. It was during the pandemic, as some of you might remember, every week on Wednesday at noon or 1, I changed a little bit as things went on. I would play for an hour on Facebook Live.
In the backyard?
In my backyard. And I did it through all seasons. It got hairy in the summer. But there was one guy who found me from the Netherlands. I feel like back then everybody was kind of helping prop everybody else. Somebody in the Netherlands probably posted, shared it if you saw it. But he really liked this song. I wrote it from my great aunt Madeline. There were 3 of us. I'm the only one left. This is monotonous. Living this damage head. My sister passed. No way before me. We bickered to the last. They're all I had for family. Ticking clock on the table by my bed tells me I'm still alive, but I packed it in a long, long time ago. My whole mind, there's a nursing home. Ain't no home here at all. Gray linoleum, and dull green paint on the walls. The hospice nurse asked me what I need. I just tell her I'm fine. She brings me chocolates and chicken and bone. My whole mind, my whole mind. Madeline, my name is so sweet. I wish had life had been sweeter to me. Busted dreams all scattered across the years. This one won't be denied. I ain't asking, honey, love or looks. All I want is to die. wants to hear anything, now is the time. If you don't know any of my songs, then don't say anything. Dick Trickle.
Did you play
Okay. What's that? I did play on YouTube.
Okay, that's okay. It's done.
Yes. We'll do Steady Rain first. That's all the spies out there, and all the aspiring spies. Say that fast. Ever. Like once. I did play Anita. Anita. Okay. Yes. Sorry, we're just having a conversation.
The song Anita makes me think of Steady Rain when there's an Anita.
Has anybody watched the Amazon show Patriot? Anybody? It's the best. It is the best. So have you watched Patriot? Oh. It's about a spy, and he's in the midst of this incredibly elaborate operation, and he does unspeakably horrible things. Just unspeakably horrible things. And so what he does is he writes songs about them and goes and plays them at open mics in countries where English isn't the first language. Yes, it's excellent. It's excellent. A bunch of it takes place in Milwaukee. A bunch of it takes place in Milwaukee. A bunch of it takes place in Luxembourg. Or maybe it was filmed in Luxembourg and it's supposed to be like Belgium. I don't know. I give it my highest recommendation. But the reason I brought that up is that I wrote this song a bunch of years ago, and then I heard the theme song for Patriot when we were watching it. And it starts like this. And that's how this next song, Steady Rain, is about a spy. Also starts. So now you know. I feel so enriched, I'm sure you never forget the moment that you learned this, about this song. I knew this woman from Holland, from Moscow back in '93. Her name was Anita, and she spelled it in extra T. It was the weirdest tune on record, and we pretty much stayed inside. 2 T's, Anita said it was good for the farmers. Wow, she was right. Well, you asked me what I was doing back then, and I know that I can't say. The only thing I can rightly recall is the steady rain. I did some work in Samarkand, in Almaty, and Ashgabat. I don't think it rained once. All those months, man, sometimes I just don't get this job. If you could send me to Northern Europe, I'd be happy just to ride a desk. Maybe reconnect with 2 T's Anita. That is if she ain't married yet. 25 years is a good long run. Maybe I'll just walk away. I don't think they would let me go on account of the steady rain. Well, they say that I'm indispensable, and I like to believe that is true. Yeah, but the front lines of this would ever take a toll. Some days I just can't shake these tree crap blues. I heard from my little brother this morning. He lives in Franklin, Tennessee. He knows better than to ask me about the work that I do, but he does because he thinks it bothers me. Tangier is better than Kiev was. Kiev was better than Tomsk. Well, my next tour might be Odessa. I hear that's where my people came from. Beats a stint in a suit at Langley, where it's all just shades of gray. Well, I just stand out here in my Macintosh coat, a mess with a steady rain, a steady rain. Steady rain, hey, steady rain. I played a show in Kingsville, and there was a CIA guy there, and he walked up to me afterward, and he was like, he just didn't even really say anything. He said, I worked at, I don't know, I was a Defense Department attaché or something, is what he said. And he was very curious about how that song came to be, but I just made it up, just completely. That's nice. This one is based on facts. Everything in this song is a fact. When I play this song in the Upper Midwest, I open it up by asking the audience a question. And everybody, and like lots of people know the answer, but it's the only part of the world where people know that answer. And the question is, who's the greatest, winningest short track stock car racer in North American history? The answer is a gentleman from Stevens Point, Wisconsin. He was from Wisconsin Rapids, which is right next to Stevens Point. So you didn't think you were going to learn that either today. Named Dick Trick. Well, Dick Trick, he's from Wisconsin Rapids. He had 1,200 short track racing win. Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and Missouri. He tore up the home Midwest. Triple did. Tore up the home Midwest. Dick Triple. Dick Triple, first out of Nissan racing. He knew he was put on earth to drive. Bought a 1950 Ford after saving up his money. Couldn't engine in from 1949. Couldn't engine in from 1949. Dick Triple, he had some racing stories. Like that one time he blew a water pump. Ben drove down to the pits and gave him his to borrow. Big Trickle gave it back after he won. Big Trickle drank 40 cups of coffee. In his helmet, y'all, he had him drill a hole. Put a lighter in his race car when that yellow flag was waving. He'd coast along and have himself a smoke. He'd coast along and have himself a smoke. Big Trickle, he'd get the call from NASCAR at 48 or about years of age. One Rookie of the Year, Raceman's iteration. Big Trickle, so much more than just a name. Big Trickle, so much more than just a name. Big Trickle, he climbed out of the race car. Last time he was 61 years old. He went on a living, his chest was a hurting. What it was, y'all, the doctors didn't know. What it was, y'all, the doctors didn't know. Big Trickle, he's in the lonesome graveyard. His pickup truck, his hand on the gun. He called up the dispatcher, said there's gonna be a body. Big Trickle, he said, ma'am, I'm the one. Big Trickle, he said, ma'am, I'm the one. Big Trickle, he was from Wisconsin or Rapids. He had 1,200 short track racing wins. Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and Missouri. He tore up the whole Midwest. Big Trickle did. Tore up the whole Midwest. Big Trickle. Can you hear the engine revving? Hope they let Big Trickle smoke up in heaven.
NeWorlDeli or
There's one of my favorite things to do. Well, that's overstated. A nice thing that I enjoy doing every now and then is in the Sunday New York Times, in the business section, there's a little thing that says what this amount gets you at various real estate locations. And today it was what $525,000 gets you in Durham, North Carolina, and somewhere else, and then Stonington, Maine. Stonington is on Deer Isle in Maine, and it's right on Blue Hill Bay. I believe that Tom Ricks has a summer place there. Some of you know Tom, right? No? He's a local music enthusiast and also an incredibly decorated author. Wrote just mind-bogglingly good books about the Second Gulf War, including one where he talked about, and I've talked about this before, there's a saying in the Army where you just want to do something and you don't think it through and you don't realize the fact that it's going to actually really suck in the end. And it's a saying that people in Leavenworth, Kansas came up about the town of Abilene, Kansas. And in the Pentagon and the Department of Defense, if you embark on a foolish endeavor, the end of which you know is going to suck, it's called taking a bus to Abilene. So, I just think I've given you so much, I've added so much value to it. But I'm not, the song isn't about Abilene, the song is about Maine. The song's called Blue Hill Bay. Proud little redbird sitting in a tree. He's too good looking to care about me. W boys headed to the Gulf of Maine. Ain't no joke on a cold winter day. Spruce trees beat by the Labrador wind. Red fox in the yard with blood on his chin. The weather coming in 8 inches of snow. I got a chronic case of the I don't know. I'm the prince of my dominion. I'm the Lord of this domain. I'm a man for any season here on the shores of Blue Hill, Maine. I split up with Janie 6 years ago in June. The toast was itching for something new. She's living with a painter up in Ellsworth town. I'm hearing Bernard hanging around. Me and Sarah kind of sort of, but it's on and off. She works at Thurston's, her ex is a cop. He pulled me over one night last March. Tried to make me sweat while he chuckles in the dark. Yes, I'm the prince of my dominion. I'm the Lord of this domain. I'm a man for any season here on the shores of Blue Hill. Every Sunday morning my daughter calls. She's working as a teacher down in Shelburne Falls. She asks what I'm doing, I've learned to lie. If you're a little older, you can understand why. Spend a lot of time looking at a Blue Hill Bay. And the only thing certain is that things are gonna change. And I'm the prince of my dominion, the Lord of this domain. I'm a man for any season here on the shores of Blue Hill. Hey, the shores of Blue Hill. I'm going to play one more song. And I think it's going to be this one, which there's decent odds that this is the first time you ever heard of it. I haven't said hi to Taylor yet. Hi, Taylor. Everybody say hi. This is definitely the first time I played on this stage. First time I played in the city. I'll watch him. Thank you all so much for being here. And next month is Eric Longoria and Kate Howard. I stand on a battered limestone wall, trying to keep a grip on my hands. I've been up here as long as I can recall, forsaken by the masters I still serve. On my best days I remain unsure that I can be your watchman anymore. This cold wind is too bitter for me, cuts through my coat, straight into my bones. I stare out at the wild and angry sea, and chipped my way to top these ancient stones. I'm weary of this unforgiving shore, and I can't be a watchman anymore. Gonna keep these torch fires burning, try to stay awake. This outpost ain't my prison, and to die here ain't my fate. It was a just and worthy cause, but I have to say that I've had my fill. So I'm hanging off these burdens I have borne, and I won't be a watchman. No, I won't be a watchman. No, I won't be a watchman. Hey, 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 hey.